So our farm is completely bankrupt. We have no customer. We had this whole deal with the US government, and now that is just gone in a second. And we are completely decimated.
Mega! Aren't you guys so excited? You finally got what you wanted. You got rid of all the brown people taking all your motherfucking jobs. Now go get them. Go get the job. If there's the numbers on there. I think it's a staffing agency. They'll set you up with your containers. You could be in the hot burning sun for fucking 10 hours a day picking blueberries, making $0 fucking dollars.
What's up, y'all? Today, we got to talk about something that's going on right here in our backyard. For years, Trump made it his mission to kick out immigrants. And a lot of them folks were the same ones working in the fields, picking crops, doing the hard work nobody else wanted to do. Now, fast forward to today. A company called Pm Staffing out in Louisiana is begging for workers. They want folks to stand in the burning hot sun 9 to 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, all for just $11 an hour. And funny enough, they're not calling on the same people they voted for. They want us to do it now, for pennies. But let's be real. They didn't respect us then, and they sure ain't respecting us now. I'm about to show y'all how the community is reacting to this mess.
Hey there, it's your girl Kimmy J here. Listen, I'm just out and about running errands, but I have a question. Now that Trump is getting rid of all the immigrants in America, who's going to tend those fields and pick those crops? Who's going to pick the fruit, the strawberry, the oranges, the apples? This is what I want to know. You know, I do have a suggestion, though. Maybe the European Americans who just got caught doing EBT fraud, that's all in the news, maybe they can pay their debt to society picking the crops and tending the fields. I'm just asking a question. I'm not trying to start no mess. Okay, well, maybe I am a little bit. But I really need to understand. Who's going to pick the crops? Who's going to tend the fields? Huh, massa?
So y'all, PM Staffing Service posted this on Facebook because they're looking for farm pickers. And these are the terms right here. The comments, I'm going to show y'all some of the comments. The comments, Lord have mercy.
All right, for all my people who saying they were still in the jobs and you're looking for a job, I have the job for you right now. So just bear with me. Go ahead and put this up. Yeah, so AM to PM Staffing is hiring farm pickers. Yeah, I want you to read it. Baby, when I say I sprained my ankle getting to them comments. I want y'all to really understand how dire this shit is. First of all, Louisiana, fuck you, because weren't y'all just out here trying to steal people's rights like last week or whatever? You had 50 Cent up here doing it and whatnot. Hey, y'all can get down there. There go them berries at that one little, I think he was a senator or house representative that said y'all can go pick the babies can go pick the berries. They need pickers. $11 US in this economy. I can't.
The funniest shit ever. So this guy, for years, who always flown those Trump flags, well, nah, he turned the motherfucker upside down because Trump is fucking all the farmers. Look at this shit. I hope he fucks them all up, man. This is between coming from Helena and going to Little Rock. And now all of a sudden, his Trump 2024 flag is flying upside down. He had to pay a lot of money for that motherfucker, man. They put that flagpole there, and for years, he's always flown the Trump flags. And Trump fucked him in 2016 and to 2020. And now Trump's fucking him from 2025 all the way to 2028. And now, now it's upside down and half mast. I hope he fucks him out of his whole farm. I hope he destroys him with a stupid fucking terrorist and like he's fucking all these farmers. Well, good for you, sir. I guess you fucked around and found out, huh?
I'm gonna try to get through this without crying. My name is Louise, and me and my family own a wheat farm in Kansas. We are all certainly lifelong Republicans, and we were so happy to vote for Trump in all 3 of his elections. However, we were certainly not aware that he was going to put a funding freeze on all USAID. 100% of our wheat produce is bought by USAID and shipped out of the country. So our farm is completely bankrupt. We have no customer. We had this whole deal with the US government, and now that is just gone in a second. And we are completely decimated. USAID buys about $2 billion worth of American farmers' goods annually, and every single one of those farms is in the same boat as us now. It's a sinking boat. He didn't consider us at all when he made these decisions, and it would be impossible for any world leader to do something that could negatively affect us more than what Trump has done to us. And we voted for him.
Hey y'all, they're hiring farm pickers, $11 an hour, 9 to 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, May through July, in Louisiana. MAGA! Aren't you guys so excited? You finally got what you wanted. You got rid of all the fucking brown people taking all your motherfucking jobs. Now go get them. Go get the fucking job. If there's the numbers on there. I think it's a staffing agency. They'll set you up with your containers. You could be in the hot burning sun for fucking 10 hours a day picking blueberries, making $0 fucking dollars. You're still going to need Medicaid, but you're not going to have, because your fucking cult leader's taking it away. But like, what fucking ever? Go get those fucking white people Americana jobs. Go, Harry. Good luck, you crazy son of a bitch.
So I was on YouTube and I came across this video claiming that white farmers are outraged that black people do not want to work on their farms. And I thought it was fake because I was like, this has to be like clickbait or whatever. So I searched and I came across Facebook, and y'all, the comments were wild. I still wasn't sure if it was real. So I tried to go to the staffing agency's website, and y'all, apparently so many people went to their website that the website crashed. So I figured, okay, maybe this is actually real. So they're basically offering $11 an hour to pick blueberries, 9 to 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, from May to July in Louisiana heat. Now, I never heard of Loranger, so I decided to look it up real quick. So here's some info. And just so you know, my source is this website called places.us.com. So anyway, livability is a C-. Population is less than 6,000. Demographics is almost 91% white, followed by Black, then Hispanic, then Indian, then Asian, and pretty much 0 Hawaiian. I saw that they voted Republican in 2020, but it probably doesn't take a genius to guess how they voted in 2024. So that's just to give you a little info about the town. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So $11 an hour is what they're offering. Full-time, 7 days a week, 9 to 10 hours a day. Now, according to salary.com, Louisiana's minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. So this is a bump. But let's be real. Now, for some people, they might say, oh, it's a job. Go work it. It's a job. But it's not a job, you know. It's more like a sentence. And then when you look at who they expect to take these jobs, you don't have to guess. It's a page straight out of history. Black folks, migrant workers, you know, the ones who are currently facing deportation right now. Vulnerable communities getting used for back-breaking labor for pennies. But people are saying this is what they voted for. So what do you think? Is it FAO season or what?
Since the election, everyone has reminded me that I thought Kamala Harris was going to win. Everyone has reminded me that she didn't win and Donald Trump won. I've seen it over and over and over again. But what I also said was if Donald Trump did win, it would be a disaster for farmers and oil workers. because the last time Donald Trump was president, it was a disaster for farmers and oil workers. Now, he really hasn't gotten to oil workers yet. But hey, farmers, how you doing? Yeah, you see, the last time Donald Trump was president, over 100,000 farms went belly up in America. So here he runs for president again, and what do you farmers do? Yeah, you vote for him again. And I don't understand why, but it's one of those cases where you effed around, and now you're going to find out again. Because apparently he didn't do enough damage the first time. You wanted to see it a second time. So here we are.
Now let's talk about these farmers, the same ones that stood behind Trump, cheered him on, voted for him, not once but twice. They thought he was fighting for the little guy. They thought he was going to protect their land, their money, their way of life. But what did he really do? He kicked out the immigrant workers who were out there every day doing the jobs nobody else would do, picking fruits and vegetables in the heat, breaking their backs just to put food on our tables and theirs. And when Trump pushed those people out, he didn't bring no backup. He didn't step in with a plan. Now the same folks who backed him heavy are stuck with empty fields and rotten crops. They're desperate. And who they looking at now? Us. The same black folks they never wanted to pay right. The same people they ignored when we were asking for fair wages, good jobs, respect. Now they posting jobs for $11 an hour in 100-degree heat, working 10 hours a day, 7 days a week. Like that's enough to feed a family. Like that's enough to make up for the years of disrespect. And it's wild, because some of them still think Trump gonna save them. They still holding on to hope like he ain't already showed them who he is. We're just 100 days into his second term, and it's already worse. No help for the working class, no support for the small farms, just more chaos, more division, more of the same pain. And here's the real truth. This ain't just about farms. This is about accountability. It's about choices, and it's about how those choices come back around. When you vote for someone who pushes hate, don't be surprised when your community feels that hate too. When you support a system that don't care about people, not immigrants, not black folks, not poor folks, eventually that system comes for you too. So now we got farmers crying out, wanting help. But where was that cry when our people were locked out of jobs? Where was that energy when black and brown families were struggling just to make ends meet? Now y'all need us, but you never stood with us. And that's the message we got to talk about. Because the way this country works, it only changes when folks stop just thinking about themselves and start standing up for what's right. Look, at the end of the day, this ain't just about one job post in Louisiana. It's about a bigger pattern. A system that keeps expecting us, black folks, working class folks, to carry the weight while getting paid crumbs. A system that breaks us down, then turns around and asks us to fix the same mess it created. They want us to sweat in their fields, build up their wealth, and stay quiet about the disrespect. But that time is over. We see what's going on. We see how they treat people, how they vote, and how quick they are to come running when they need saving. So to the people watching this, don't let them play in your face. Know your worth. Speak your truth. And most of all, stay woke. Because if we don't call it out, they'll keep acting like it's normal. Share this video, talk about it with your people, and let's keep the conversation going. Because if we don't speak up now, we'll be stuck in the same cycle tomorrow. Much love to everybody tuning in. Stay strong, stay sharp, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.